So I've already done the full team sell on turn 11 challenge in all the static packs, and I'll put links to those in the description. But I haven't yet done it on the weekly. And this particular weekly, we've only got a couple of days of it left at the time of recording here, but it's almost perfect for this challenge. We've got almost all the pets we need, or I mean, there are lots of different pets you can use for this, but we've got Stoat, oyster, bird of paradise, goldfish, swan. There's even rice in here as well, so you can increase the sell value of the stoat for the very end of the game. But in the meantime, we're going to need something to try and tide us over until we get to turn 11, because generally with these challenges, that's the issue. When you've got a huge amount of gold stocked up, you can pivot into lots of good units quite easily, but it's getting to that point without losing all your lives that's the problem. And porcupine is one of the units that a lot of people are using as their go-to carry, with garlic at the front. Garlic on turn 3 is still, I think, really crazy. I'm not sure that should really be in the game, but maybe I could have frozen the lemur there so I can refresh the garlic next turn, but obviously not. We've also got moth, which allows us to kind of balance out the stats a little bit more on the porcupine. This person's already got level 2 swan and goldfish on turn 4. Although I expect they're probably not going to end up selling their whole team on turn 11. I mean, even if you don't sell your whole team, goldfish can be really good for pivoting. Getting it, that person had it on turn 3 or 4. And so by the time you get to the late game, you're going to have a huge amount of gold save up, especially if you get it to level 2. So we find the goldfish, and there's a swan there as well. I can't remember if I end up taking it or not. But again, this person has a porcupine, which is not surprising. It does mean we get the comical exchange where they hit each other backwards and forwards. Another goldfish gamer. And we'll take the level up here. I think, yeah, I'm not sure what I was specifically looking for there, but we'll take sea lion for some scaling. I could have also gone lynx. I think lynx would have been a sensible option. I think actually I maybe end up taking it later on. I guess we'll see. Another front porcupine. You can see what I mean. Almost everyone was using it. And it's always funny when the porcupine does the double hit there. Of course, this team has deer. We're just going to get destroyed by teams like that have the really strong tempo options. So I'm also saving level ups for turn 9 as well as greeding with the goldfish and stoat. We're also going to greed with some more rice. And I think here, yeah, I was just checking tier 5 to see if there's anything worth leveling into. And we are going to do it, but didn't really get anything. Not sure what I was hoping for there. I guess it just means that there's more shop space. I don't like keeping stuff frozen for that length of time. Another goldfish team. But yeah, we're not going to have quite enough. And to be honest, when you're going for these sort of extreme greed challenges, it's not really uncommon to end up getting to turn 11 where you only have one heart. And now I'm just trying to position so that I have increased chance of winning the next turn, or at least tying it. We're going to get double HP to try and benefit the porcupine a bit more. And a 4 squad is not perfect, but we like to see that, especially since it's a llama that didn't really get going. So we are going to survive a little bit longer. They were on 1 heart, which wasn't really surprising. So turn 9, if I had some level ups, I could do them now and then save those tier 6s, but I don't. I was thinking about the broccoli there, but we get avocado, so we can greed even more and take the avocado and then level up the sea lion. And hopefully the lynx snipe will do some work. We do need a draw or a win in order to get to turn 11. Now here is Sag, and I think it's fair to say that the outcome of this battle probably decides who's the better player between us. So yeah, it's going to be a tie. Sag is let off the hook. I wonder what he was going for there. I think I recorded this probably after the point at which he would have been doing the blind weekly run. Double avocado. Because we tied that last battle, we can just full greed again. And we're going to have so much gold next turn. I think we're actually going to exceed the gold limit. This team has double melon, so we're just going to automatically lose. But really, we're expecting to lose anyway. The only way to get melon in this weekly was to have the gharial and go for the melon helmet. That was actually not too... that was reasonably close. So we sell goldfish, go up to 25. We're now on turn 11. Everything has to go. We just have to be careful about the order because we could exceed the limit. So I'm going to buy the second batch of stoats first and go for a level 2 tier 6. And we get snake. And then the second one is going to be bird of paradise. I mean, maybe you could guess that was what was going to happen. But now everything has been sold. We'll bring in the orca just so that it's something for the snake to get the double trigger from. And oyster is in the pack. It's so good. Crow as well. I think here I actually miss out on buying the chinchilla. You should always buy sell chinchilla with bird of paradise because you're spending 3 and then recovering 2. Avocado again. But I mean, with this team, although we've had a very strong pivot turn, it's a 4 squad with and we're basically relying on the snake doing a lot of heavy lifting. So can we stay alive here? A very poor looking team on 1 heart, 3 trophies, just as bad as us. They have a porcupine, so it does fire back at the snake. But the snake, because we got the pancakes there, we had the 15 attack necessary to kill the bus. I think that was pretty lucky there. And then we're just going to keep buying avocados. I'm going to run triple bird of paradise for a second, although I think I will end up combining them because we find another oyster. Mushroom on orca doesn't really help because it's not going to give us extra shots from the snake. But I will take a second snake, I think, and then just run them behind each other. We know mushrooms there, so I could give the front snake the mushroom to give the second snake a double snipe opportunity. So there's a mushroom. There wasn't really good protective equipment in this weekly, which is why that person had used gharial to get the melon. So we're going to run the double snake. It does mean that we don't have space for the buy-sell slot, but because of avocado, we can still end up getting multiple bird of paradise triggers each turn. And thankfully here the snake comes back to life with the mushroom, which is going to let us double snipe their backline. Maybe it wouldn't have mattered there. We actually got eagle, which was very fortunate from the summon. We're going to go for the level 3 bird and piling on the stats now. And another pancakes probably. I really like pancakes, even if there is like good protective equipment. I think it's in a game where, you know, a 30 attack or 30-30 unit can kill 2 29-29s. I think pancakes is incredibly good value. And another level 3 bust. Actually, this is the same team, is it? It's the same person, so maybe they managed to stay alive on their 1 heart as well. The strength of the deer with the level 3 bus. So we'll go for the second level 3 bird. The stats are just racking up. I think maybe, we could go for pineapple on the second snake. Because, I mean, one-upping it doesn't really do a whole lot. That was very fortunate that the orca survived on 1 HP there to take Tanka Link Snipe. And then we also get Slug from the orca, which is extremely fortunate. Maybe we would have won that anyway, but it's nice when you get the good RNG. So we'll take the pineapple and look for, we are going to get the level 3. Actually, we'll go for level 2 snake first. Makes more sense than level 2 bird of paradise. We're slightly, you know, apart from swordfish, we feel relatively comfortable that we're not going to get sniped. As you can see, there is vulture in this pack as well, although this team only has the level 1. Again, we get eagle from the orca, but I don't think it really made any difference. The 2 birds of paradise in parallel is just scaled the team up so quickly. And I think we'll take level 3 bird. Not often that you have double level 3 bird of paradise, I think. And we aren't going to be able to buy any avocados this turn, but I don't think it really matters too much. We're probably going to be out competing the vast majority of teams in the same position as us. I mean, look at this team has an 8 attack fish at the front on turn 16. That's just the way weekly packs work. Sometimes, though, you get much more unbalanced looking teams depending on which scaling options are available. And they obviously just ran Sea Lion at the back for the whole game. So we'll buy the stew. We can take the avocado just in case it's a tie. And it's not unreasonable to think that we could tie, especially when there's not any protective equipment. And it's a fellow double bird of paradise user with the 50-50 llama, so they've given up on the 4 squad. But the snake snipes just do so much damage. Actually, maybe it wouldn't have made any difference if we'd had the snakes or not there. I think the double bird had just scaled the team up so much that we got the win. So there's another one down on the full team cell. I think I probably still have to do custom packs because I don't really count the 5 Stoat cell video because I had to use my old account for that one.